All right. Good morning, gentlemen. I hope you had a good night, and I'd like to welcome you to the month of September. And once again, I pray that it will be a September to remember by God's grace in Jesus' name. Amen. All right. So, without much ado, I would just like to review the functionality of this guy in my hand. It's the LBBP board, and if you can remember, LBBP stands for LTE baseband processing units. Okay, so this board is usually placed in one of the slots on the BBU 3900 series by Huawei. So this board houses, or is to this board that the three sectorial RRUs or radio remote units connects to. So we have three slots here for the sectors. This one for sector 0, sector 2, sector 3, and up to sector 6. Okay, but on the network where we are studying, it's three sectors that we use, each of them facing 120 degree. So we have sector 0, sector 1, and sector 2. All right, and these slots, on these three slots we terminate what we call the fiber cable. Okay, so from the RRUs, the radio remote units on the tower or on the mast, there is a fiber cable for each sector connecting to the bottom of the RRU, run down into the shelter or to the base station to any of the slots. For sector 1, we have what we call the SFP module. Remember I talked about the SFP module. This module is where we plug in or terminate our fiber cable. It's like an adapter to connect the fiber cable to this board. So it goes in here for sector 1, push it in and key it. For sector 2, it goes in here, push it in, okay, and key it. For sector 3, it goes in here, push it in, and key it. All right, so our fiber cable goes here, 1, 2, 3. All right, so this is the LBBP board, and if you remember, the function of this board is to convert the analog signal coming from the user equipment through the antenna to baseband signal. So basically what it does, it converts the analog signals to baseband signal, which is like your ones and zeros, something that is much more recognized or understandable, or will be understood by the system. Okay, so the system, the UMPT carries traffic, and traffic is actually ones and zeros. So when this board gets the information coming through the fiber from the RRUs, it does a baseband processing, okay, and through the backplane of the BBU, the information is sent to the UMPT board. Remember, the UMPT is also for the LTE and handles traffic for the LTE, and then the UMPT stands for Universal Main Processing and Transport Unit. It's on the UMPT, which I'll show you in another video, where we have a Cat5 cable going to either the router, if there's a router on site, or directly to the microwave radio, or maybe if it's a fiber link, okay, can we carry that traffic as well. On the UMPT as well, you will have the GPS clock signal cable, and remember, the GPS is very important for each site, because the GPS helps us to know some informations like where the UE is at, or when to hand over, things like that. So that's what the GPS does anyway. So back to the UMPT. Once again, you can see that we have indicators. Yeah, indicators. I don't know if you can see it, but you will have an idea. We have three indicators. We have the run, the alarm, and the activity. And like we said, for a functional board, the run has to be blinking every second, and it will be green in color. There should be no alarm. If there's an alarm, it will be blinking and it will be red. And for the activity light should be on and steady, and it should be green for a functional board. Okay, if the run is blinking in milliseconds, that's quite faster than second, okay, that means there's a problem with the board. It's either it has failed to initialize, or it's still booting. Something's wrong. If the activity light is not on or is blinking, then something's wrong with the board. And if there's any alarm, red, something's wrong with the board. Okay, and we said possible problems that can occur on these boards are these modules. SFP module can be bad, it can be faulty, or you just maybe dust, so you just dust it. Okay, put it back in. Or there might be a problem with the fiber cable going to the RRU, or the SFP module at the RRU end might be faulty as well, or the RRU might be faulty. So you see alarms like optical module failure. You can see alarms like RF unit maintenance link failure. You can see alarms like what else do we do? Alarms pointing to the LVB board. So if the LVB board is faulty, there will be alarms that will be indicating that there's a problem with the board itself. Sometimes we just bring out the board from its slot, okay, and we service it. Servicing is we get a little brush, like a paint brush, and we dust the board, dust it. You get a blower. If you have a blower, you blow it, okay, and you can see the back. This is the ports that connect to the back plane of the BBU. So we just dust it out and slot it back into the chassis, the BBU chassis, and the board can come up. If the board fails to come up, then we just put a new one in. So those are some of the major things we do, okay, for the LTE board. So what else I would do is, if it's any issue on site relating to this board, I will try and take a video of it and show you how the alarms were there, show you how to resolve it, and probably log into M2000, show you the alarms, okay, take snapshots, show you the alarms, and also show you the alarm, take snapshots of when it has been resolved, so you can see the before and after scenarios of the issues. Okay, so I hope you're enjoying this, and thank you for watching. If there's any way you want us to improve on this, just give me feedback and I'll take it into consideration. Thank you. Have a nice day.